Welcome back to Destination Playdate. I am your host, Attack Slug, and this is Spaceshipment, out now on catalog for a price of $6. This is a stage-based puzzle game featuring the concept of gravity. So, I am on stage 7 of 50, and I've done one attempt thus far. Now, that planet is stuck on that moon with a chain. And certainly, we cannot go through the chain. How this works is, number one, I am cranking the crank to move the direction of my spaceship. And my goal is to launch my shipment into the circle highlighted behind that moon. Now, you can also fine-tune with the D-pad. See here, just a little bit up, 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 up. But generally, you're going to use the crank here to crank things and aim and use gravity to curve this shot around this planet. Also, once you hit the A button and lock in your direction, then you decide, all right, how much power do I want this to have to hopefully not crash into anything and make ourselves useful. And then we hit A and launch the ship and we miss. It's fine. We retry. Now, once you've missed, it does draw you a line of how you just screwed up. So you can now adjust your next shot to be a little bit higher, and we'll keep a little bit more, and then maybe... Beautiful! Level complete. It's just that simple. But of course, things do get much more complex as you progress. So you see how my arc here is not quite all the way around this contraption of planets being attached by girders or something. Which means, once we decide on our angle, we want to add more power, and then we'll see how we shoot, and that's just going way off screen, and immediately the option to restart, because it's still flying, it's still going somewhere, but it's not going to make it to where we need to go, which is most unfortunate for our current... Yes, it's still going. It's still going. There it is. And it crashed. It got there eventually, but yeah, that one, not so much. If we go closer to... Is that going to... Well, not really. We could try to shoot upwards and then come down on the angle of the thing. This honestly is a bit reminding me of a game on the original Wii, on WiiWare, called Art Style Orbiant, which I think almost no one's heard of, but I played quite a bit of and enjoyed quite a bit. I want to say, what if I shoot up and then do it like that? How's it going to react? Is it going to just hit the thing on the left here? Oh no, it's going way too far. That's, nope, just as an instant. All right, what if we shoot up like this? And then we also dial in the power back a lot. And that's, all right, that's not, I mean, look, that's kind of what I wanted, but we need a little bit more power than that. So we'll try this way. All right, now we need to keep the angle we had before and then increase the power a little bit and see if that clears the planet. It does. That's very close to what we want. It's very close. If we give it a little bit more power, just a scooch, just a little tiny fraction of more power, will that make the hook? Oh, so close. Just a little bit more on those rear thrusters might get us there. Maybe. Oh, that's weird. That was a shame. Now, one thing I had not considered up to this point is, what if we went the other way? We have a full 360 here, right? What if we went this way with it? What would this do? Well, that's still not really... I could try for... Yeah, there we go. Right into that. I could try for, again, shooting it up and then bringing the power way down and seeing how that goes. I was just gonna, nope, sorry. Gravity is a harsh mistress. We know this. At this point, you kind of get the idea, but I would like to finish this stage Very much so. Because it does get quite, let's say, keep the same angle but just more power? Would that really just be the solution? Or is that going to be too far? Gravity, gravity. Oh, come on. You could have given that to me. You could have given that to me. Just a fraction, a millimeter. Hey, we did that. Okay, so that was 19 attempts at elevator, and we got there eventually in Spaceshipment, out now on catalog for $6. There are 50 stages, linked down in the description. Keep on cranking. I'm Attack Slug. See you next time right here for more videos, and I'm out.